Okie dokie.
When you have it.
Are we ready for brief, ladies and gentlemen?
I think so.
Alright, so if you reference your maps, as you guys will probably remember from last time, you did a raid on helping clean up oil spills and whatnot over at the refinery at Kubanua. You repelled the enemy, kept collateral to a minimal, and discovered that the enemy has higher tech equipment than they should have. We were going to take a contract in Afghanistan that the Mujahideen's asking us for help with, but we're going to pivot back and investigate this before we head back over there. So, we've done some investigating with the intel department. They have discovered the enemy insurrectionist force, rebels, are flying in supplies to the airport at Wikton, and they're driving it from there up into the middle of map near the airport at Manakawa. We know their route stops at an outpost they have at Verno, so you guys are going to drop at Verno, secure it, take the convoy, and look for any evidence about more modern equipment than they should have. The forces out here are supposed to be using dated Cold War equipment, but EMP mortars are not dated Soviet equipment, so, you know, we're going to see if we can find out where they're getting it from. Any questions so far? Alright. The Veranos compound is on the screen now. That's an aerial shot that Intel got for you guys. It's a bit of a town. I believe daybreak and nightfall are at 6:45 a.m. or p.m. respectively again. So if you want to play around night insertions or whatnot, that's your time frame. Other than that, Intel reports most of the enemy forces at Verno are still using, like last time, predominantly older Russian kit. AKs and whatnot, so that's about what you can expect. We don't know what the convoy is gonna be composed of. You could expect Russian stuff. They might have more modern NATO stuff, depending on if our hunch is right or not, so keep that in mind.
So to clarify, we need to search the convoy, so stop it and search it.
Yeah, stop it and search it, so do your best not
So
to
don't
destroy...
blow up the trucks.
Yeah.
I will do my best. Never blow it up.
You can blow up the escort though. Like a big yard or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It's safe to assume that any actual supplies they'll be bringing will be on trucks. From what we know, most of the trucks they're using are either Urals or older US M35s have been spotted in the area, so that's probably what you can expect as far as trucks go.
So like up-armored Hemmet or something dumb like that.
No like Hemmets or anything of that grade, no. Not that Intel's aware of anyway.
I mean, Intel's not doing us solid recently.
I mean, Intel's done decently well, just the fucking EMP thing was a surprise for everyone.
Mr. Big Boss.
Wah.
What are we doing?
What, like you haven't already heard the entire brief?
Yeah, no, but what
Yeah,
are we
but
doing
you are the
specifically?
man.
Where we land, how we going in? Is
Yeah,
it day, night?
what's the plan? Day, night? Where are we landing, boss?
Looks at map.
Yeah, look at the map.
I mean,
map is
we
cut
could
off,
land at the
Deutsch.
western coast, like round here, and then just head on that, because then we get the high ground
No,
as
no,
well.
we should land over here at the airport and just walk against them.
Yeah.
Just fly coach all the way there.
It is their destiny after all.
Is
so
it
we,
Air India?
we find them certified at some
Is it
point.
huge?
What, too soon?
Huge.
I'm taking the seat 11A. Let's go.
If I say land west of it, because then we get high ground. And I think, if I'm reading this image right, there's a cargo tower. I think that's it there.
Last time you looked at map, we were driving on the fucking
Shut.
hiking trail.
Shut. We're not going to speak of
You
that.
got lost on the platform 5 minutes ago.
Also, yeah,
also
for like
shut.
3
That's
minutes.
true. Yeah, but if I'm guessing right, that's a cargo town. If we take over that cargo town while assaulting Verno, we basically get view over the entire fucking town.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's small. Taking it shouldn't be hard. Just need to place for ambush later on.
The good thing Big Boss lost an eye, so he could reinforce his good eye, so he can get right up on the LED monitor and just burn those lights right into his retina.
Promise you via pressing right click as well.
Fucking enhance. Enhance.
He's also leaning onto the monitor.
Can I get a fucking silencer for the 7.62 rifle, please?
Which rifle?
This one.
It should fit.
You didn't, guys? I mean, I'll have to look and see.
Well,
It
the
should have
specific
one.
suppressor we have is very tight to the gun because of the mod, but we should
Yeah.
have it in 7.62, so it should just fit, in theory.
It is a 762 silencer.
That really isn't how suppressors work now. If there's any variation in chambered round for the gun, the suppressor won't work.
Arma
anyway,
3
we're going
base
in the
game.
day, so we'll probably go
7.62
like,
is
I don't know,
7.62
Yeah.
morning.
face.
Like, I allowed the G3 and the FAL. Sorry, but I allowed the G3 and the FAL to share because it's basically the exact same gun, but the marksman rifle is a different enough chambered round that it would need a different suppressor for it, so you guys would have to order it.
So just buy an actual sniper rifle.
Yes, pretty much.
I mean, we can do that now anyway.
Buy an internally suppressed one if you want to be speckled.
Yeah, get me DVL. I'm sure
MGS
that's
special.
Cold War.
But we don't have the money at the moment, so
Yeah, we have money after the mission.
Can we
Can we
have to
make
be
a
escalation.
fucking bottle and put sand in it, and then we can make a
This is not Call of Duty Black
What?
Ops 5. Sorry, Marty.
plastic
Why do
bottle
you-
with the sand and.
so
Basic.
ignoring them,
Yes, anyway, what were you saying about landing?
Also, it's an oil filter you
we'll
use
probably
with
land sort of
sand.
morning time, take them in the day.
And you want to land like just before daybreak, or you want to be already daylight by the time you're on the ground?
You don't know how to make a silencer.
Day breaking.
Okay, so you want to be landing a little bit before
Yeah.
the 6:45 time frame. Okay.
Yes.
It's a metal tube with spacers and washers
Alright.
in it.
I'll probably send you guys in around 6:30 then. So by the time you're landing, it should be around
Imagine
6:40ish.
having a little bitch boy.
Gotcha.
You have to ask
Breaking.
Rock if it's real.
Might take a little bit longer because that's the west side of the map, assuming the sun behaves like the world should.
In theory.
And then you get flagged fast.
Alright, and as always with the support
GP, what to do with a 70-kilo chicken?
some other reminders you guys have purchased.
70-kilo chicken.
Everyone.
Break one on the memes for a moment. Reminder that you guys have the support platform now, so you have access. Let me pull that up on the screen so you can reference what you're actually able to steal. You have access to the capacity to steal light vehicles and stuff like mortars and small turrets, and you also have an extension to 4 stealings per mission. Stuff like ZSUs or actual heavy-duty trucks are still too heavy, but you have some actual extra things you can steal. Reminder that if you want to start having baked-in artillery support from the platform, you will need to be stealing mortars up to a maximum of 4 to be able to start having off-map support while you're out in the field.
That's good.
And you guys also still have aerial resupply. You can call in whenever. You just need to radio it.
Yep.
Alright, that's the only other thing I forgot about.
So we land into the west, or we?
Yeah.
Let's go for LZ.
70-kilo chicken.
LZ.
Also, reminder note, the Vi's having you planning on landing just before daybreak, so it might be a little dark at first. If you don't have MVGs on you, you might want to have them just for that early bit. But it should be daylight after a little bit.
Increase gamma.
What was the third thing that we can steal? A jeep, a turret, and what was?
Just like light turrets, anything small like that,
Or
or
if there's anything
like a jeep.
weight-wise.
We should try to prioritize.
So jeeps, Hiluxes can have turrets unless it's stupendly heavy, like
There
a
we go.
Gow or something.
Yeah.
I'm
sure we'll be
I had to
told if we
rename
can't
your
have
LZ
it.
crazy. You didn't name it properly, so
What?
I had to rename it.
Oh.
Mother, I did say make it LZ.
Think of this guy MVGs again.
Oh, we're just gonna put it as one spot.
You know, Farron, they all use the same magazine. So there can't be a difference in caliber.
Yeah, we don't have the number.
Yeah, it's 'cause that's-
Got a big one tactical blob.
Yes, but it's just an Arma coding simplification. I'll research the guns after up and see if it is the exact same caliber. If it is, I'll allow it. If not, then go from there.
That's whatever that should be. Surprised if this is not 762 and 51 like the other two.
Why is there an explosion?
What was it? Bad nade. Okay, great. You're banned from nade duty then. I'm gonna rebind the keys. That's. I haven't done that yet.
You're not bind G. You always have to rebind it. First thing you have to do.
Oh wait, crazy, do you want us to go a different...
Sorry for the flashbang, guys. Just
What
making
what
sure.
what did go but make
Oh my god. Doing a little bit Tismo today. Jesus. Sorry about that, guys. Holy crap. Oh, man. Hi, Giles. Start prepping. Did I put dudes in that southern tower that was down here? I did not. Guess who did that? Cause dumb. We're looking. Fire team. Yeah. Lambs. And with the TP. Wabam. I know I was forgetting to do something. Are we waiting on Tacoma to go?
Yeah.
Okay, just make.
He's just rebinding. You could move him into the healer.
You can rebind your keys in the fucking helicopter. True.
You always medical wounded outside the vehicle in a convoy op and refuse to do the ace loading ever.
Okay, Josh, calm down.
We are good to depart Mother Base.
Heading to Central Africa.
Okay. Well then. Alright, well I guess while we got time to talk to you guys in chat, this will be the last MGS for a couple weeks, because, well no, technically training's on Sunday next week, so we might do one more MGS. I forgot that we moved training to Sundays now. So we might do one more MGS, it'll depend on Bosnian's availability if he wants to do Stalker next week, but we might have one more MGS, but the weekend, 2 weeks from now, we will have the Vietnam big up.
Well, there's 2 M4s in the gun.
I forgot that we moved training to Sundays. Oops.
Ow.
Yeah. A little bit of a bumpy landing there. Camera. Little fast landing. I did land tail first as well. That was a rookie mistake. Get this away from them while they get set up. Just a light that side. It's gonna be dark for a little bit longer. I was afraid I was gonna fly too close to this. Fuck off, dumb fuckers. No. Chill out. Nope, they're being stupid. Oh, that's an easy enough fix. Over here. Militia again. Rifle, you guys one of that truck. That truck. Then section PKM. And section E. Those two out. And then we just need... Oh, not a section. Rifle section, get rid of that guy, and then bam. Okay, that's that fixed. Daybreak is happening. Forgot to set up my be able to hear them from camera perspective. I need to remember how to do that later.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not gonna sprint. We'll catch up.
I don't know how you can be lazy in game. It's one extra key.
I need that toggle.
Yeah, we need toggle shift, honestly.
There are more turrets in there. There's a motor pit in the courtyard here.
That's why I'm using
Right, get marking.
Not.
yeah.
Not indeed. Hey, Josh.
Just double shift and auto runs.
Oh, well, the special run thing.
I'm min maxing.
That's fair.
What you saying? It's faster with the what?
anyone here have an
1%?
NMG?
I don't even know how much is it. I like it when I can
Okay, the
auto run.
comb, Lord, you're gonna stay up here because Lord, you got the marksman rifle, he's got a grenade launcher. Well, tough shit, you're gonna. Well, they're in the light-ish. Just getting lighter, it's fine. Okay, you take 9
In my
night
opinion,
vision.
everyone should
Take
cover
9 night
down.
vision. Do you have
And
a
night vision doesn't work with the scope.
If you have the magnifier on.
Yeah,
If
but
you have the...
what the fuck
It
did I
should
do
be
for
added as a
fucking one
mandatory mod.
times? Crazy.
You brought a marksman rifle.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a scope. It works with night vision.
If someone gives me a binoc, I can be spotter for local.
We just wait for 10 minutes. It's Brian.
Can we stop parkour and we start killing?
Then go in there,
Okay,
Molly.
okay. Dev, Lord, and whoever else said else. Who else?
Me?
Was? Yes.
Is it
There we
me?
go. Stay up here, cover us. Everyone else, we're going to solid snake down to the tower, see how close we can get before getting shot at. We can take the tower sneakily. We can then use that to shoot down into the compound of the entire town. So let's get going.
Watch the bunker for the tower.
Yeah, 2 take the bunker, everyone else in the tower.
Lot. If you see the window at the top left. In the middle of that window, there's a guy.
Yeah, I know.
There's a guard tower further
dog.
down northeast. They'll probably see us when they start climbing the tower.
Also, I don't have a silence
Yeah,
anyway, so
unfortunately,
it
there's a
doesn't
light,
matter.
but don't try and shoot out because that will get everyone's
I
attention.
also only have one mag, so it's gonna be easy.
Mine's a mortar.
So my magazines.
Mine's a mortar. In a far, far away. The moment they get detected, they're gonna fucking rain on us.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It's the mortar pit.
We'll see how they go.
You could probably just hit straight on.
There is a guy in the top window of the tower, by the way.
Considering that it's going downhill, you could really just
This
zero
silent
in.
bunker seems
Oh
clear.
yeah.
Normally just fire.
Tower is closing up.
Guy in there, just quick.
Respect the town, isn't it?
Yeah, I call her bullshit on it. Like, basically, it's an my vision.
We got a DMP turret. Bunker's clear, right move to the tower.
Also, it doesn't exactly help that everybody is
Crazy house to your left, there's a guy
here.
here.
Sous la feu!
Ouch, I got shot.
Control the wall.
Medic up here.
You left
all
the medic
medics.
here. You're all wounded.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, check back up.
Monkey stayed up there.
Whose
So let's...
balls needs touching?
Mine.
Quick call and lost.
Nice. First.
Turn the camera on because
Ship is in debt! Man, what's up?
Yeah, that's a GL. No need.
Freddy to the top floor of the tower.
No need.
mortar pit. Each in the mortar pit, for the mortar pit.
Freddy on the roof of the tower.
He's down. Well, it's time for Gem She.
Read.
Tower's off.
Clear, back blast.
Back plus clear. There's nobody down there at the moment. It's okay.
Right, people on the hill.
I'm moving
start
down.
pushing. Yeah, start pushing to the tower and you can use this as the tower of power.
The bear set up a respawn for him.
Southeast.
Yeah, there's a visual on another tower south side of town, same side of the road.
We need to now be ungarrisoning.
How's everyone doing? Right, first place we want to clear is the compound of the horse pit to us. Guys in the tower, power cover us. Lots yeah, right, I said down there. People on Overwatch, stay on Overwatch. Contact southeast for the civilian building.
They're getting there, they're getting there. Sorry, I'm not talking much, guys, just kind of observing the players, making sure the AI is kind of behaving like it's supposed to be. Shags, they shot him a couple times. Looks like Crazy lived it though. Hey, Wolfie.
Surrendering. I've got enemies surrendering in town, I think. Never mind. Mission. No, it's not a mission.
Slightly left. Your left. Moti, more left.
He told Modi to go 2 left.
Right, everyone start proceeding south down the road.
Figured out. There you go. Leader of the garrison order is like broken to an extent, and I don't know why. Go, you're reset. Now I'm gonna go attack. I think it actually is, but seeing as it looks like it, I'll probably give him something for it. These guys do not want to get out of their fucking buildings. They are like... What is wrong with you, you dumb bastard? Jesus, fuck, this AI is broken. He's like, I'm just gonna run in place. Fucking get going, there you go. Listing lazily to the right. AI in this game, man, sometimes they go full stupid. I don't know how they can have such a penchant for like turbo accuracy with their shots and then be like, I don't know how to move. Yeah, he's fucking tanky, I'll give him that.
Right, everyone keep proceeding south down the road, clearing what you can. Remember to mark buildings with a dot on the map so we know what's clear.
We have a laptop, but we cannot touch it anyway. I don't know if it's like...
I'll keep it in the back of your mind for now.
Maybe just part of the mod, just make the...
I have no idea if there's any players back this way at this point.
Yeah, but we'll check, you never know.
One times northeast. East of you guys.
Running around fucking with him a little bit. I want to go punish the medical guys, so I would be going out of my way to attack them, but I'm not going to do that.
West behind the building.
This guy doesn't want to die. There they go, they finally got him.
Got him. Nice.
mean, we were there. Looked around somehow. So we went through the building.
That guy walked out of it, so they didn't clear it. I don't know what to tell him. I never spawned troops into buildings that they've already swept or cleared. Like that's fucking toxic Zeus behavior.
Yeah, the one opposite that guy just came out of this one, so just be careful.
Yes, that one. That's where he came out of.
Quite a little house. House is clear.
I get away from the players before I do it. Boss, this is Mother Base.
Howdy doodly.
Right, intel platform just reported a communique intercept. It looks like the convoy's departing the Wickton airfield. It looks like it'll be at that crossing through that town in about 10-ish minutes at maximum. We'll keep you apprised. Over.
Hey, firm.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes till convoy arrives, so we're gonna. Are people in the tower? If you can dismount said tower, people already out of tower, so we're gonna continue clearing the town. If you guys in the tower now clear the southern tower, does that make sense? Does that make sense?
No, you were you're rambling.
Oh, okay. If you're in tower, if you're in tower, take other tower. If you're not in tower, clear town.
I'll make yourself
I'm
a
sorry, I
tower.
don't understand. What is this tower?
There's another cargo tower to the south side of town.
This tower feel.
Did you ask if you can actually enter it? Like, do you have consent?
I'm not using fucking Fortnite terms.
Wait, what?
I played only 10 minutes Fortnite and I've given up and even burnout very quickly.
Could you where's the Mosin?
Long yellow building by the road.
No, I found
Both of them are about 50 meters.
Like you people yell.
Yeah, they're like south of the mortar pit, like between the buildings.
Is my script?
Yeah, Val,
No.
I'm gonna leave the extract and all the fun shit till last.
Gotcha.
I think the sound down is engaging someone.
Yeah, they. Sounds like an Arma, yeah, she's every fucking 3 days.
Guys who are engaged from the other tower are down.
Making sure it's the right AI. It's a fairly concentrated plot compound, but we'll give them some kind of vehicle to have out front. Maybe their Hilux with the Birdum. I did say they were predominantly using Russians. Actually, Land Rovers would be approved.
We are going into clear the town.
Driver, so behaves itself.
Is Ollie's down?
You got Moxie, you're with him, right?
Yeah, we have mocked these few.
Let's see what we got.
Tower clear.
What the? Oh, you're gonna punch into the fucking thing. Oh, we're here. He's not there. We heard the voice. We're here. Be right here inside this room. Wait, he got out?
What is happening?
Wait, is he got outside?
You get it?
In here.
Oh, he did it.
Alright, surrender! How do you even see the camera, man?
Surrendering him! Surrendering him! I got him!
Surrender knife murder. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, there they go. They actually captured somebody. Let's get rid of that. That over here. Over here.
Right, boys, let's get ready for the ambush.
Yeah,
I definitely didn't forget about the ambush.
you did.
No, I
Last
didn't.
week
Shut the
you-
fuck up. I found another Mosin.
That's kind of weird, man. At the south of the house, looting bodies with each other.
Just double check. They're going from the south, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Are they going to the airport or are they going
They're going to the airport, whatever.
so they're going south.
If I'm checked correctly.
There's like, like 10 airports going up towards.
Yeah, so from south to
Yes, for sure.
right, I'm thinking you guys fight in the town, then they come past, we'll stay in the town, and then we can get them in crossfire.
We want to keep the trucks alive, right?
Yes, escort vehicles only.
I have
Contacts coming down to south side. They're right here.
yeah, convoy incoming. Or maybe just one vehicle for now, but
It's a striker.
Only a striker, yeah.
Bro, if you are we getting yellow K? Or we want to fight the fucking Scott? He's over here.
Striker's here.
There you go. I forgot to reload his gun. Oh, so I missed my screenshot chance. Bitch. Fucking slugfest are crazy. Give me a second, guys. Gotta tab out for just a moment. Yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Hang on a moment.
Big boss, mother base.
This mother base.
Engaged convoy, certainly seems to be higher tech, Cold War grade.
What, NATO equipment?
1 sec.
Was that NATO stuff?
Yeah, NATO equipment. M16s and...
Yeah, NATO.
Affirmative. Alright, we looked over that intel that you guys found. It looks like they have an auxiliary logistics base to your northwest-ish on the coastline at Katarina. Like a coastal, like, hilltop fort location. Apparently they got a logistics base they run there. It's separate from the airport LZs. Head up to Katarina and secure that area and look for any other evidence of NATO equipment or otherwise. Out copy, over.
Solid copy. As a side note, there's at least one laptop in this area. Do you want to have a look at it, or should we just leave it?
I tried to look at it earlier, but Baron said to leave it.
Yeah, we had a laptop, but I think that was part of the building, just filling in with stuff. Not actually intel.
Yeah, any of the intel you guys brought up that you found we'll process later. You guys don't have to worry about manually claiming it. But yeah, if you want an airlift from P-Quad to get to Katarina, we can do that. Otherwise, you can try to steal the trucks and use that to go up there. Just advise that any major town location's probably occupied by hostile forces. Over.
Understood. Should we blow up these trucks?
If there's anything you don't want from them, yeah, you can. Otherwise, someone else will just use them later. We can't steal them. If you need a resupply of any kind, we got the bird on station. If you got anything you need to Fulton, just radio it in and we'll Fulton that as well. Out.
Hey, firm, we'll clean up here and then probably work on flying over.
Trucks are rigged to blow.
Right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head to the mortar pit and get that Fulton. Bye.
Me and Big Boss are going to Fulton.
Are you already doing that?
No, I'm not, but you can.
Okay, yeah, sure thing.
I got themselves a prisoner. What kind of prisoner? A medic, okay.
If everybody's clear of it, we'll blow it.
Didn't even check what's in there.
M16 single-use rocket launchers and a shit ton of mags.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll switch to an M16 for now because I was running 10.
I'll take it. Alternatively, if you need ammunition, we can just get a drop in.
Yeah, I want to try an M16. It's the old Cold War version as well with the fixed iron sights.
Fair enough. We'll go about Fultoning anything we want that isn't the trucks because we can't take them, and I'll work on LZ transportation.
Oh, we got a prisoner as well. Want me to Fulton him?
Yeah, fuck it.
Do we want to blow up the sea?
Ground to Mother Base.
It's Mother Base.
I have rolled 1 times turret to Fulton and 1 times captured personnel to Fulton in my position.
Hey, firm, white one. Ah.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Ground Mother Base? Or Mother Base ground?
Go for Mother Base.
Triple check in, the stationary trailer base as ESU turrets are too heavy for Fulton extraction at the moment, right?
Yeah, ZSUs for gameplay purposes are classed as medium weight entities.
Solid copy, just checking.
Looting is done.
Right, once you're done, gents, meet up at the northernmost small cargo post. It's on the road. Where Elsie Burger is, funny enough.
Big Boss to Mother Base. We'll get a pickup from LZ Burger King to LZ Quarter Pounder.
Affirmative. I'll inform Pequod. He'll be to you in a minute or two. Uncanny that the things they wanted extracted landed in that thing. That's kind of creepy.
Right, is everyone clear of everything? Time to make it go boom.
What, make you go boom?
No.
No.
Make light trucks go boom and make light turret go boom.
Alright, fire in the hole.
They want to go to Quarter Pounder. That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Is that everyone?
Yep.
Anyone decide to get up his killing?
I need to stitch.
Slow down, you fat bitch. I'll send you out there. You can just go down there. There's no enemies down there now.
I did not draw the line.
It was me.
Just letting him know, because he put me in bog so many times.
explosions from the thing yourself.
Yeah, we're being mortared on our old position right now. Classic.
That or the explosive ammunition's cooking off.
Yeah, the trucks were detecting the out.
You would hear it way earlier. It started something up.
I don't know if the mortars are firing.
105.
Oh, wait, hold up. Is that a skull?
Huh? What?
We just ran past a human skull in the brush.
Pirates.
I think our squad leader needs some psychological evaluation.
And a stress is getting to him, I think.
PTSD from Scarface.
Moti can see it as well, so we're probably both crazy.
Moti is a walking skull.
And you have it in the name.
Oh dear lord. What would be appropriate NATO help them to have? Because in MGS 5, the forces you fight in Africa mostly use South African kit, so like Roy Cat, stuff like that. Or what's the fucking South African helicopter? Like the Roy Fat or something, I think.
I mean, it gives a good view of the...
So there's a couple, but we don't have that. The mod pack. So I don't know what to give as a fill. I might just have to use a Hind again. Let's see, what does a Desert Army Hind look like? I could also just make him have Hueys. You know, that's actually a decent alternative. We could just do Hueys. Fuck it, we'll do that. Good enough. Something different. For 3CB Army, we want UH, gunship. Stealth, fast, one, fixed altitude.
Map lights are on.
By default, it's speedos.
We should go up, honestly. Could be issue from down there.
Those are very terrifying bunkers.
It's probably better if we look from the east, because that's a cliff we're going toward. Might not
But yeah, but we could also like
go eyes on the base from this hill.
Yeah, we can loop around.
I could go up east right now, or go all the way around later on from those that went west already.
Moti, hold up. I think you're about to run straight into it.
So the Somali fortress looks strong.
Probably split into two groups. Have a group go around on the east and then go a group to the western side.
Is there a medic on the eastern side at the moment?
No idea, but there's no medic on the western side.
There's gun rocket bullets.
And cover. Stay prone, stay still, sticky as a brush. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hopefully he doesn't spot people off hovering over the water not too far away.
Probably check the Black Hawk fuel, make sure it's good.
Flank down the east side. while you take your boys round to the northwestern side, kind of thing.
Yep.
Lovely, that is a plan. Let's go over.
Alrighty, so now we just wait. They dropped a little far away, but to be fair, it is always better to drop further away and have to walk a little bit more than getting too close and getting shot down because you tried to fly too close to the sun. So it's always, you save more time spending 5 minutes walking than trying to save those 5-minute walkings and then spending half an hour trying to recover from an untainable situation you put yourself in. Preventative maintenance is usually faster in the long run than just trying to fucking speedrun it. Usually. Caution is usually faster. Usually. Yeah, generally. Hey, Lame. Where's Lame? How you doing? They're currently trying to figure out how they're going to assault this Logi base that's up in a fort. An old naval fort, rather. Do they have any? Not at the moment. They just last session unlocked the ability to start stealing mortars and start making use of them for artillery support. They've stolen one so far, but the mortar integration won't happen till the end of this. The most fire support they have right now is calling in P-Quad with a door gun or minigun. That's about the most they got. But that's pretty much invalidated at the moment, because there's a ZSU here. So that's not really gonna do much at the moment. So they're gonna have to do it the hard way. Their priority right now, yeah, not much, not useful. If you're dealing with a couple, you know, just straggler shooters on the hillside, sure. But
Flank northwest, we're going to go up through the valley. Lod and Moti are going to stay here and try and long shot it with the RPG. I'll meet you in the valley.
yeah, that's what they're attempting right now.
Yeah, we just ranged him with C-Tab and he's like, I can shoot that car from 400 meters away. Easy.
Well.
Not yet!
Oh, and he missed! He fucking missed! Well, he got the second shot.
Let's go, I sniped.
Yes, and there's a distro in the bunker. There's a distro in the bunker.
Yeah, way too early. No one's in fucking position. The other team fuck knows where. You're not gonna die. Okay.
Law did jump the gun a little bit. That's okay. They're mostly shooting at where Laud was. Oh, no, they're firing at QJ now. Yep. The upside is the AI are mostly looking this way now, so these guys should, in theory, be able to sneak around a little bit easier. Yeah, these guys are going to have an easier time getting up the hill, so that will work out. Yeah, this guy's concussed now from that rocket impact. I have no idea what direction they're in over there. They just know RPG came from that way. Oof. Figured it out. Oh.
Big boss is dead.
Oh no.
Get her down.
Dead.
Man, that was bold to med there in that spot.
Right, me and QJ are approaching the main gate.
We're gonna have to go way around.
Oh, right in the bunker. Howie?
I don't even think I was trying to hit him.
Can you make it that now?
Shoot it!
Crazy's having a bad time.
Cover on the main
There they go. Hey, Vorskin. You can join if you want. We're probably not going to be in match for much longer, though. Once they clear this, they'll probably be defending for a little bit, maybe. And then wrapping it up. You can join if you want. Probably 30 minutes left in the op, I would say, at most. I was already tried to hop the wall and he got punished for it. You know.
Yeah, but how safe is it outside?
Oh, I could just punish them so bad. That's okay. Oh. I don't know if I really want to do too much on the opposition end, TBH. I haven't got any, like, ground rule brief stuff set up for it yet. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't mind. But this being one of those scripted, like, campaign thing, or not scripted, but, like, half-scripted campaign things I'm doing. Yeah. A little slight hesitation towards that. I should not mean to hit him. I accidentally got him in the arm. This AK is loud as shit. Fuck me. Ooh, nice headshot. Yeah, I'll probably leave that be for this one. It might be something I'm willing to do in the future, especially for like quiet and stuff, if I decide to incorporate her in somehow. What I do need to do now.
Once you're done with QJ, because I need a help. Or Moxley, one of the two.
Moxley's facing Nuzari.
Fair enough.
Boss, this is Mother Base, do you read?
That's it.
Intel's picking up some QRF coming your way. Looks like mostly ground troops coming in from the east in about 5-10 minutes, and supposedly a helicopter in the area.
QRF and a helicopter.
No, they would have prior knowledge if something like a grad was in the area. Because of what they bought at the Mother Base with their Intel platform and stuff. Something heavy like that they would have knowledge about. Now when they're back in Afghanistan, I mean, not many people expect it to happen, but I can't exactly put one in there at this point. Well, they stole a dish gun. That was a wise decision. Got that ZSU up there on the platform. They should be getting that. They might not know it's up there, though. Oh, yeah. They got a good hit on the engine of that dish around. Now, they'll be heading back to Afghanistan next time, so a grad is something that could, in theory, happen. Oh, they finally got that is ZSU. There you go, that's what you should be doing. They are using ZSU. Alright, the die roll succeeded. The helicopter's gonna keep coming back in. There they go. Oh, let's not crash it into the players though. Let's not do that. There they go. It's still a ZSU. I don't care, man. It's the Silk 23 caliber. It is technically a ZU, but the moniker is the same. You are right. It is technically a ZU, but if you say ZSU, you know you mean 23mm Russian AA gun, and that's good enough to know that it's dangerous. That's one of those actuallys. For what they're trying to do, there's not. And for what they're doing. Because they're not actively using a helicopter themselves. For them, if the AI is using a ZU-23 or a ZSU-23-2, it will kill them fast either way if it can see them. Like, it does not matter. Like, it's Arma. If they were flying an aircraft, yes, it would be a difference. But for Arma, as infantry, it does not matter. It is the same. Yeah, they found one of those documents. Need to write that down. Yeah, but realistically, most Shilkas aren't going to either. Like, unless the Zeus is being a memer.
Mother base, this is ground message.
This is Mother base. Yeah, I don't let my Shilkas drive around on their own.
Second, when you said about the QRF, was it just airborne QRF or was there ground units inbound as well?
Intel was picking up something about ground-based infantry coming in at some point, probably a bit further out than that helicopter was.
Solid copy, and just to confirm that you want to try and find intel and like supplies and shit here, don't you, at our current location?
Ah, that's the ideal.
Copy. Could you start roping in Peak 4 to possibly quickly land nearby so we can get out of here quite sharpish?
Affirmative.
Yeah, well, I'm taking the liberty on that. I want to leave before the QRF, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Additional on the Fulton is 1 times Dishka, 1 times mortar. And then that will be our limit for today.
Affirmative, 1 times Dishcom, 1 times mortar. Oh, you got advertisements? I'm sorry, Lame. Not missing too much at the moment. Die rolling to see if the P-Quad beats the QRF. He does not.
This just look like a fucking radar dish or something. I mean, like a radar scanner thing.
Take a photo of it.
But I don't have a photo sound effect.
Use your C-Tab tablet, which I'm
That
sure
AI.
is an iPad.
Oh, well, you're on the road now. God damn it.
It's an iPad.
Break infantry east side coming up the hill.
Right, everyone on the main gate. That's the only way they can get in.
Hello.
Anybody that is free, go to the main.
Yeah, he didn't miss too much. I just did a die roll to see if P-Quad beat the QRF. He did not. It wasn't a very high DC, but it was a fucking 3, so fucking did not work out in their favor. Yeah, might as well throw grenades down the hill. You know there's no cities out there. Fuck it. Yeah, I've got a script that lets the AI use AT on infantry if they're carrying HE rockets, but I think the RPGs by default are all flagged as AT rockets for the scripting purposes. Unless I manually do it, they won't. Some of the other launchers that'll work for. There's some other base.
ETA on the Fulton being set up on the Dishka and mortar, and P-Quad's inbound.
P-Quad's on the way. He's just being hung up by something. We'll, I'll get you those Fultons for those two real quick, though.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the AI does like the AT houses and shit. That is something they enjoy.
Baron, is these documents supposed to be interactable, or are they just decoration?
Here goes the other Fulton. Yeah, the AI do like ATing houses. That is something they enjoy doing.
Copy, if you need to grab an AK, go for it. Ground, mother base, I need an ETA on P-Quad.
Should be about a minute and a half, 2 minutes most.
Medic needed at the main gate, man down.
Here real quick.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Handles that. Put me over there. Hey, do what you gotta do. Ah, Forskin, you're coming in at tail end of the mission now. That's unfortunate.
Attempt to land inside the compound if possible. Trees are close, but it should be fine.
Get really slowed down before I come up this. I'm flying right into the sun. That's gonna suck for me. If I keep the speed under 30, that should be pretty easy to touch down. I would not trust an AI to land in here, though. That's for fucking sure.
User joined
Close the gate, there you go. That'll stop the AI. Apologize for the bloom on the faceplate there, guys. And it's already got fucked up today. Actually, no, that's Law that got fucked up. Yeah, the AI does better at landing when it's a sheer 90-degree cliff than it does. It does landing in a flat area.
Last man. Last man. Yeah.
I did Arma fuck you right today. I was aiming at the helicopter and I just died from the round hitting the fucking barrier.
Doesn't have a heart rate, but on CPR.
Yeah, that guy on the helicopter also killed me when I shot at him and did fuck all to him. God, that's fine, okay.
I love doing off the top of mountain evacs and helicopters. It's so much fun just getting to slam the helicopter just fucking straight down and just fucking accelerate like a psychopath. Dangerous as fuck to actually do, but it's fun as fuck.
I need one more thing, I'm gonna go to
I already did, he has 198 heart rate.
I need some bedness on my arm when you're done.
Actually, I was over an enemy base.
To the left.
Unless...
Here, I can just fucking see my base from here. Jeez.
Not about to get us. He's up.
Fucking love it. Sadly, yeah. Shouldn't be, but I won't.
Good old Arma rendering distance.
He's been duct taped together. It's now a skull. Without any
They got the English virus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
You have to be locked up with quiet. No, sorry, bro.
Is this supposed to be unfinished thing?
Oh, let me up on the train. Let me do my thing. Let me up
No.
on the train. Please.
No. The Heron can do that, I believe in it.
I'll try to get you there, Crazy, but I'll drop everyone else off first. Not quite centered. I'm getting
Am I gonna pull that again? Am I gonna...
We can land it underneath it. We'll just hover by the edge of the platform there.
It'll be easier for me to do this in cockpit than I love that they waited till he actually got out to fucking kill his ass. Word can't describe with words, proceeds to describe with words. Oh my god.
I'm just trying to get past me, man.
Unexpected mysteries and unsolved and everything else.
Listen, there has been a challenge about Baghdad this mission.
Yeah.
So crazy. How do you feel about that rocket?
That's sad.
Why?
Oh, at
You
which,
had the perfect-
I was so proud about like touching him down where you could get on the platform, and like as soon as I'm 5 meters away, I just see him explode. It's just like
I just love it because it was just like immediately. If any of you fuckers rocket launcher, rocket.
And then Modi launched the next one right after.
And that
At
killed
which
me.
rocket launcher you died, actually?
There might have been
Well,
a few
first one
mic
knocked me out,
mics
on
coming
second
away
one
as well.
killed me completely.
I did hear some grenadier rounds going off as well.
I'm not
Yes.
sorry, Crazy, because I get that rocket launcher a lot.
Asked him nicely, if I can.
Yeah, he did. Yes, very nicely.
If he didn't,
Bless
I was
you.
ready to shoot him.
Yeah, Cujo was also ready.
Oh yeah, the victory photo. Yeah.
All 6.
Yeah, so you
And then the 5th one got death.
Yes.
All right, are we all gathered? Is everyone here? Are we missing anyone?
Forrest, can you still on the Witcher? Or is he
No, he's here.
I'm here.
I was hanging out in the background. Yeah, I apologize for it. I kind of thought the players would thug it out more, but they're like, "Nah, we're getting the fuck out." And it's like, "Oh, okay." So, it worked out that way.
It's like there's a ground and air QRF. No thanks.
I mean, it is the logical decision.
Playing this mission.
Yeah, I kept Mother Base nice, safe and sound for you guys.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, if you flip the leaderboard upside down, you'll find out us first.
That's true. All right. So you guys found a bunch of little intel pamphlets and confirmed that someone is supplying modern Western kit to the insurrectionists that are, or the rebels, I should just say, here in the country. We don't have any definitive proof from the intel you guys brought back so far that XOF or Cypher is actually the ones doing it, but there's definitely someone involved. We'll prod our contacts and see if we can find out who is actually giving these guys modern stuff. You got a spend point out of your daily job, and you've extracted 1 times rifleman, so you will get an extra die roll towards the Akuma thing. And then you guys got 2 out of 4 mortars for filling out the mortar support, and you still have the dishcum. Do you want to keep the dishcum, or do you want to sell it?
So, I think so.
Yeah, we can't really use a dish cut.
So, yeah, for the moment.
Okay, I will include it in the roll as well for extra points. But for now, you guys are still with only 1 point. So you have a choice of doing a base expansion or some such else. Anything that's on the...
Probably getting a proper sniper rifle.
It is an option.
We're going to expand the 4th platform.
I think we go hangar and then next.
Yeah, I think hangar was the plan.
Yeah, so 1 of each.
Yeah, so if you do a hangar, which I will pull up now on the thingy, that will give you the capacity to store and resupply light vehicles, or vehicles in general, technically. But right now, you can only keep a couple, like, UASs just dotted along the base for light storage. We don't really have the functionality right now to send you guys ground vehicles. With the hangar platform, that would let us drop you vehicles if you need it, and it would also give P-Quad hydropods. That would give you some other alternative fire support options while you're out and about. Does anyone have any complaints or? Oh yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, so with the hangar platform, it will allow P-Quad to be maintained and operated with hydropods. He just has to come back here to rearm once he's out. That's the only stipulation.
Let's do that then. At least then we have all platforms, at least tier 1.
Yes, you will have all platforms at tier 1 if you take the hangar upgrade.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Any complaints or objections or other alternative ideas?
Ideas?
Moti, a brothel doesn't require a resource plan.
No.
I have an idea. We sell Moti.
No, we need to spend a point to get him away.
It's like a D port in Star Sector. You gotta spend the money. Alright. Anyone opposed to running the hangar platform?
Oh, he actually paid our money.
Are you guys ODQJ?
Yeah, I was hearing moaning, so I guess he was injured.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck did you do?
Alright. Then I will confirm this as being a hangar platform point spend. Let me get, I believe, let me pull up the page for Fulton extracting so I can reference my numbers. Yes, the Dishcom and the guy, because he was just a grunt, counts as a D4, so let me roll the 2 D4s real quick. La 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 la. 3 and a 1.
We need to add another chair way in the back of the corner to put this in there, like a cook chair. Because you deserve it.
Wait, you want one of those actual like hotel chairs that just you can put in there?
Yes, an actual armchair.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll add that to the meeting notes as well. For getting a cuck chair in the briefing room. We'll put it all the way over there by the stairs on the southwest side of the room, like where you can't even see the monitor. It's just all the way over there.
And the sign that specifically says Dev's cuck chair.
Yeah, let's do that. Sounds good.
Cuck chair, everybody. I don't know why that's blocked.
If you're against that idea, say aye.
Right, fuck yeah!
Yes, sorry, you have to mute him.
Can you revive QJ, please?
Yeah, I
don't
can.
have, I don't have supplies anymore. Why? Only bandages.
Why? Said why is
That was such a sad why. It's just like, don't do it. Alright, hang on, before we get too crazy. Does anyone have any questions or any addendums to the op? Are we good? Are we done?
What are the roles?
It was 4 total.
So how many points we get?
I think... I guess I haven't actually extracted anyone yet, so I think you're 4 out of 50 right now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, for the next mission upgrade, can you get some kind of weapons?
I mean, we'll see that in the next mission. But yeah, I think the...
Not this upgrade, but the next one. Next one.
Yeah, I think the plan is, now that we have one of each platform, we'll start getting a few guns.
Plus, with the R&D platform, you can get most current era NATO equipment available, so stuff like the M45 and whatnot are on the table for acquisition now. Even, if you have other ideas, if you guys are wanting to do a purchase for weaponry, start like looking up NATO equipment that you know we have in the mod pack, and then just reference their year of...
Bren gun.
No,
Bren gun.
Bren gun.
Someone shoot him.
I mean, technically the Bren gun is an option. Just technically.
I meant something like this weapon. What's it called? N16, but the one that we can that can remove the whole fucking thing on the top.
Maybe HK was.
I think we would need another R&D platform upgrade for that one.
We'll have to reference it, because if you have a weapon you see in the mod pack that you want to suggest, just reference the year, or if not, I can go to fucking Wikipedia and see it when it started actual production. And for tier 1, when it says like standard equipment, it does need to be stuff that's already in production. Like if it's like, oh, it was designed in 1984, that would count as futuristic equipment for tier 3. Stuff that's in development right now, but not in production.
When was the L85?
Yeah, that's the type of questions you want to be looking for. Yeah.
No, we'll just
go for a.
I'm not saying anything. I see what's happening, but I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, but he's the friend too. Yeah.
I wouldn't know anyway. All I know is that we'd probably want to get a sniper rifle at some point. And then,
But yeah, most stuff like Gustavs, the M45. If there's a more modern, like if one of the M240 equivalent MGs is available, you can go for one of those.
an MP5.
You're gonna get an MG42.
I mean, the MG3 was technically already something you guys could have bought. You just chose the M60 instead.
I want the MG3 next.
Yeah, MG3 especially since you have
MG5.
fucking 296 round mags.
Yeah, we're getting the MG3.
Yeah, the MG3 is something you guys can get if that's what you want.
We're getting there for sure.
So is better
Or
choice.
maybe the MG42 with AA sights.
Yeah, I want the.
God.
How do you wake up, man?
Oh, thank you.
Alright, well, anyone have anything else? It seems like you guys are going to be doing a weapon purchase next time, so just keep that in mind and start discussing amongst yourselves what you would like to go with. Because you got, for a weapon package purchase, you get to pick 3 weapons, 2 optics, and 2 attachments, whether it's suppressors or whatever. Bipods you don't need to ask for. If bipods are available, you can just have that. I'm not going to fuck you over in that regard.
For the next upgrade, also upgrades scopes, right?
Well, you don't necessarily upgrade scopes. You can just get 2 more scopes if you do a weapon package on top of the weapons and other stuff.
Choice or what?
Yeah, it's your guys' choice what scopes you go
I
with.
already know what scope I should give because it's very universal.
PSO.
PSO.
It looks like Elcam, but it's SU dash something.
SU230.
It's a very
I'm gonna turn my stream off real quick. I'll be right back.
PSO, waste of 2 points.
It's the Spectre site.